Okay, hello, hello. I have
Hello.
my son here, Quinn,
Hello,
and we are
YouTube.
going to take a little more look at this hive today. So I have the smoker I'm going to set up. I never can get it to work. P.S. Before we start, this is only our second year, our second summer,
Second summer. Yeah.
and we didn't really have luck last year because they swarmed. And
Or maybe they replaced the queen. It was a super seizure, I guess
yeah,
they
we
call
bought
it.
a queen.
We got a nuke around this time last year, and we installed it, and then you're supposed to look for larvae and eggs. And we had those for a bit, and then they kind of stopped, and we saw some queen cells.
We saw big queen cells
Big
along
queen
the
cells
frame.
along the frames.
Yeah.
Right, along the frames, which
Not
swarm
underneath.
cells along a lot of times are at the bottom of the frames.
Right.
These were on the frames.
So that could have been
It
that
could have been
queen was no good.
they replaced the queen, which our queen has been very healthy this year, so maybe it was for the best.
Yeah, yeah. But we didn't get honey last year.
We did not get honey, and it did set us back throughout the whole queen process, which ends up taking about a month to do. So
yeah,
we lost a little time in the beginning of spring, which, like we said, it didn't end up being an issue. But
so we never got honey last year.
No honey last year.
So this year we have a very active, healthy hive. But then I shot a video just recently, and there were some queen cells at the base, and they were on the bottom sides of the frame, which can mean they're going to swarm. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. It just means there's so many bees. They want to, split up the hive.
There are a lot of bees. It's 65 and sunny here today, and this is more bees than we probably saw on an average day in the summer last year. So
yeah, we got
there's and the last inspections that we've done, we've seen complete full frames of new brood eggs that were waiting to be hatched. So there's a lot of young bees in this hive.
So the thing with the smoker, I can never get it going long enough. Every time I close it up, it dies off before I need it. So I'm trying. I'm putting actual like logs, mini logs in here.
We'll get it today.
I'm gonna build a Boy Scout fire.
There you go. Yeah, that'll make it helpful because there's gonna be a lot of bees coming out of here. So.
And you don't want to over smoke it, or your honey will taste like smoke. Not that we have honey yet.
Yeah, there's smoke in there.
But oh my god. But I have bought honey before that tastes like cigarettes, and I read about it, and it was from too much smoking.
Probably. I don't know if it tastes like cigarettes.
Dude, it tasted like cigarettes. I thought it was terrible. Oh, I don't know if this will work, but whatever. Okay.
If you leave it like that, then
let's just go for it. Hopefully it doesn't burn the yard down.
Okay. So yeah, we have a couple objectives today. We might be making a split, which we're both new to. Yeah, you might want gloves on. If we see enough queen cells, we might be making a split where we would be putting some egg frames, a honey frame, some new larvae in this nuke box and setting that somewhere else in the yard. So the over congestion problem that we would have in here, hopefully it would be negated because they would go over to our new nuke box here and form a split.
So then you'd have a new queen in here and the other queen in there.
Yep.
And then I either have to eventually get another hive or find another beekeeper who people will want.
Someone will take our bees
for sure,
if need be. But so that's the main thing, and then obviously we're gonna look for beetles because that's been an issue recurring. Hopefully, not an issue this time.
Where are my gloves?
And just general hive health. So, don't know where she's getting sidetracked to, but might be a good time to get started. Take our raccoon protection off. Raccoon, opossum, skunk.
I don't see the gloves I usually wear.
Oh, they gotta be in there or something.
I mean, these will work, but they're just so
These
thick.
are hard to use.
They're not there. That's all right. These are like for
you need more maneuverability.
I think these are for like metal working or something I had. So if we only see, I don't know what he just told you, but if we only see like less than 6 queen cells, we probably won't split. But if they're more than 6, then I think we'll need to split. right?
I'm not seeing
All
them.
right, well, whatever. These will have to do.
Where,
They are
I mean,
horrible.
where would they have gone though?
I could just wear regular work gloves. Here, you go
Yeah.
ahead and start taking it apart.
I'll start taking apart. All right. There's always something we're not prepared for. But, oh boy. Whoa. Okay. Well, that's news to me already. They're finding a way to climb through this inner cover and getting inside of this, which is new. This hasn't happened before. Is it because it's been closed up a little differently? I'll have to ask her about that. She might be in trouble. Just kidding. This looks like a new kind of block here. So they've had enough room to climb up in here, which isn't an issue, but if they both come up here, that's not good. Just because we're not planning on that in the case. But did you put like new?
These are just material on this side. Oh, look at them all up top.
Did you put like new spacers in here by any chance or something?
Well, yeah, because I couldn't find the other ones. I stuck this one in here.
Yeah, no, that's okay. But they had enough room. They've been climbing up into here. And look at how many are under there.
Look at them all.
Yeah. But I guess
this is way more than there were the other day. Well, I don't know where the spacers went. That
did they drop down? Yeah, they get lost down here.
I know, but I didn't see it. Weird. I'll ask.
Dad.
Yeah, I'll ask if we can find some.
All right,
hold on.
Oh my goodness, golly. Wow. I mean, this is. I want to take a look at this. Has a lot of bees. And now they're like, what the hell are you doing?
I'm walking into the house.
I mean, those are some young looking bees in there too.
Hey, Greg.
So we'll just set this to the side.
I'm on Mike.
And that is a ton.
Do you have any more spacers? I can't find the ones that we had on there.
So if they're not.
And I think this one's too big.
Actively building comb and filling it with honey up here. I'll bring you the one that
I need duplicates of.
I'm not going to be very happy with them. They're a bunch of lazy bees.
House up in the living room.
So let's pull this up and take a look. They like the middle frames. They like the path of least resistance, just climbing straight up. Okay. The comb starting to be drawn.
Well, it would.
So, for how many bees are up here? You want to see a nice, even comb all the way across and then filling it up with honey. I mean, a ton of bees in this frame. I'm just still working on it. And they'll do that. And it'll fall off if you let it, but we'll set this one aside for now too and just take a look through the rest of this. We don't really need a smoke in the top because they're more protective over the brood stuff. If they don't have any honey and stuff up here, they're not too aggressive.
Do you want some smoke?
Yeah, I was just saying, I mean, we could probably smoke them, but I feel like they don't get too aggressive until you go down lower. So they still have a lot of comb they need to build on this.
Yeah. See how right here, though, it's looking all right.
Yeah, they're starting.
Let me make sure we don't have a queen up here anyway.
We've just had trouble getting this super filled up with comb. I don't know why. Kind of the same thing here. I haven't seen any beetles. I mean, there's so many bees on there. So.
Yeah. I mean,
how many of these frames did you take out last time?
All of them.
All of them?
Mm-hmm.
And it was all kind of similar throughout?
This is the frame I saw beetles on.
Okay. It was all kind of similar amount of combs all the way across, though?
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty even.
You see any beetles on your side?
Nope. Well, there's a little bit of comb.
Man, they're just taking their time with the comb up here.
Because
Look
they're
how many
busy
bees are on the
building
bottom
queen
down there.
cells. I know.
You see that?
There's so many. Shake them in there.
This is a loud hive right now. It sounds like
it's buzzing.
All right, we'll take a look maybe at just this last one, and then since we're doing a good amount of searching through the bottom, we'll move
that's
on.
really our bigger focus, I think.
So we'll take a look at this, mainly just for beetles.
Throw some more
So don't
sticks in
see
here.
any. A healthy hive with a lot of bees can control a beetle problem. The problem is when you have a weak hive, a weak colony. The beetles see that and they will start eating the honey, pooping in it, laying larvae, and the whole hive will become a sticky mess. All right, should we just move downward?
Yep. Hold on, maybe I'll take show you guys a little closer up here what it looks like.
Bees were staying on this frame. Oh, like that. It's a little too much. Just brush them away. We'll put it down.
Oh, I'm not going to show the death and destruction you just caused on that.
Did I?
Saw a little bee butt sticking up.
But that one's got a nice, oh, it flew off, but had a nice amount of pollen on its baskets full.
Yeah.
Which you like to see. That means they are.
And here's the front of the hive right now. They're really. I'll show you what we took off.
All right, we're about to go lower.
Feel air on my wrist. Okay, next level.
I'll set this one aside for now. Which this box is not heavy. They get really heavy.
We spot the queen right away. That'd be exciting. Although I'd rather her be lower down than this.
All right, where do we want to start? This one, let's do it.
See how that's glued shut like that? See that goop? That's
propolis.
And it's not like that when you put it in. They put that there.
They like their things sealed up and everything sticky. Okay. Pull this up. So my side is entirely honey.
Mine's honey, uncapped honey.
Yeah, I have
so when we say uncapped, see how they're not covered? You can see the wet. That's the honey. And it's not, well, actually.
And if you see different colors.
Yeah, I know. Is that just
they store pollen and they make bee bread, which is another form.
See how it's opaque? That's bee bread.
Let's see, I'm going to flip it over so you can see my side. It might look similar.
But sometimes, oh, this is capped honey right here. That's nice capped honey. Sometimes it's hard. Oh, okay. So what's this right here?
What's that? Up top?
Yeah. Just a little.
Might be a little bit of brood, but I don't think that's a queen cell or anything.
Okay. Well, that seems good.
Which, I mean, it's advisable to kind of remove these areas. I guess we can do that. Might get a little gross when you cut them open, but
just to keep things clean. You'll see the
larva that we broke. I don't know on there. I mean, we can leave that, I guess.
Well, you win.
Well, I already broke it, so.
Now we save this sometimes to melt down to use on the frames. Not if it has larvae in it, but if it's just comb.
So we'll set that
right.
aside for now.
All right.
All right. And we'll set this frame aside as well. Just keep moving. Makes it easier when one frame is gone to get in here. And often we don't inspect every single frame, but
No.
today, while we have a chance,
We just want to make sure there aren't queen cells all over the place, which so far there are not. So that
no.
seems like,
So they don't like these outside frames as much as you
Yeah.
can tell. Like they're
That's
using it, but
more honey.
those sides are kind of just open for them.
Should we be worried at all that we're not seeing any brood here? That's okay.
Oh, we'll
here's
keep our eye
here's
out.
a drone. Where'd
Here,
he
I'll
go?
put it steady.
He was huge.
But yeah,
for a
if you look
minute.
right there in the middle, you see that one? That's a drone, way bigger eyes, fatter body. And then these are all the workers. So male bee, these are all female bees, all the ones doing the important stuff. These ones just, oh, there's a big one.
Where do you see big one? Oh yeah, he's
Running.
huge.
They're big guys and they just eat and then go out and mate.
Yeah.
While the other ones do all the hard work. So nothing too interesting on that
All
frame.
the hard work. That's what the women do. The men just eat and go out and mate. Very interesting.
Oh boy, it's kind of stuck.
Typical.
And when I say stuck, it almost feels like it's stuck at the bottom as well.
Oh.
I don't know for sure, but there might be.
Okay, let's see what we got. I'm standing right in front of the hive, they say. Okay, what do we have?
So yeah, that. Okay, well, we'll go over everything. Capped honey.
Capped honey.
That's honey that's been opened but uncapped. This is all capped brood. So it was laid long ago enough now that the workers have came, capped it over, and then those are new bees waiting to be hatched. And then we have more honey, some pollen stuff.
Do you think this was capped honey and they uncapped it to eat it, or is it just not done? I don't know.
That is a good question. Because really, when we went into winter, this whole top box was
all honey,
all capped honey,
right?
And now it's looking different. So I don't know. I don't know what they do down here. If they uncap it, if they eat it, how they reuse frames, they figure that all out. These are the concerning elements.
Yes.
This here, that looks like a capped queen cell. That's hanging on the bottom of the frame.
They look like kind of like a peanut.
There's like 1, 2 maybe on this frame. You look at the other side even.
Oh, look at all those bees. Holy smokes.
Similar thing on this side. It's hard to see under the bees, but I can see capped brood. I can see capped honey, and then you can also just brush the bees away if we want to see a little bit. But that looks like uncapped honey.
All right, so I see definitely 1, 2, maybe 3 queen cells here. Would you say?
Yeah.
Or do you think even more? Like that is, and I would say that.
Yeah.
It looks like something's already hatched from that one to me, Quinn. Look.
Possible.
It's
possible. Which.
What if we have 2 queens running around?
Yeah, that becomes an internal issue when you have 2 queens. They got to figure out what to do about it. And 2 queens can hatch at once, and they will fight to death.
That could be exciting.
It's brutal.
Oh.
Okay, see, it might have, like, it's not going down all the way almost because that stuff on the bottom. I don't know. Should we smoke them out a little bit, or
sure.
I don't know, just to.
Sure.
Because I have some buzzing around my face now. They're like, "What are you doing?" You just lightly smoke them a couple times. It'll drive them down.
And then there's 2 brood boxes here. So if you get them smoked enough, they might run down into that one. Helps kind of clear it out a little so you can work in. The smoke supposedly calms them down. Maybe. The good news is I haven't seen a beetle.
I have not.
Beetles are a real problem.
Definitely looks like a strong hive.
We had a lot of beetles last year, but if the bees are strong enough, they'll run those beetles off.
I mean, there's a ton of queen cells. I see 1, 2, 3, 4.
One, two, three. I don't think there's one
sure.
here.
Yeah.
Oh. Yes.
I mean, on this frame alone, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Depending on how you count them.
But are they? How do we know if they're like active? Because like, see this one? Look, it looks like something's already come out of here.
Yeah.
These don't look like they're like capped or I just don't know enough about it. I gotta research this more.
I'm thinking we prep them for a split if they haven't
Okay.
swarmed already, you know?
Well, how many have we seen? We should be counting for sure. We've seen 4, 6. Yeah.
My nose is running.
That's quite a few, I guess. I know, there's no way around it.
6,
it's something about the pollen and the mask.
6 just on the top.
Makes your nose
just
run.
on the first couple frames in here, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
There's just too many bees. They want more room. It's natural.
Yeah, I'm surprised by how much uncapped honey we have here.
Yeah.
And there's some. More. This could be, I think, right?
There's more queen cells on this one.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, what we haven't seen yet is like newly laid eggs and larvae.
Right.
Which is
a little
concerning if you don't see any at all, but we're still working through this stuff.
Well, is it possible that something happened to our queen and these queen cells are all to replace her, and that's why we're not seeing?
Yeah, I mean, we definitely don't want to. That one up kind of quick.
Or maybe they're just down lower. But I agree.
More queen cells on this one, even like.
Oh my goodness, there are.
One more brood on there.
Oh boy. Wait, let me see this side again.
See that?
Yeah, but let me look over here.
Yeah, here.
What is that? I guess that's just the queen. Okay.
I mean, there's more queen cells on this one.
A lot of honey there I see on the next one. Capped honey.
These frames are heavy, this one specifically.
That's all capped honey on this side. But they're right here.
So this frame, since it's a lot of capped honey.
Oh yeah.
I mean, this thing probably weighs, just this one, 10 pounds maybe. I'm not joking. It's pretty heavy. It's just full of honey. Which is what we want our super to look like, this all across.
Yes.
If it looks like that, then you can harvest it and you can.
That would be so exciting.
But yeah, more queen cells on the bottom there.
Yeah.
So now we're at what?
Probably 10.
Enough.
Or more. I don't know which ones, if they're all queen cells. Like, I don't know enough to know that.
Yeah.
But
I mean, any peanut shaped ones, right?
Get my glove in the way of the camera.
Whoa.
Lots of honey. Lots of capped honey.
Mine's a lot of capped honey as well.
But this could be, see, that's an open cell. I don't know if they just gave up on those. See, that's totally an open cell right there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, like we said, that's a lot of capped honey.
Yeah, and no beetles, so that's great.
No beetles.
Last year we'd have beetles running all over the place.
Which we did a lot to figure that out, and I think we killed so many of them.
We did kill so many.
Is what we did.
But we also put that what is it called? The Demetrius earth, or what is it called?
Yeah, yeah.
Around the outside all
dichotomous
winter.
earth or something? I don't know
something like that. I don't know. That's for the beetles, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's supposed to kill their larvae.
We also had mites. We've had everything.
We did, but mites are so common.
But the mite treatment worked.
Yeah,
it definitely really worked. More capped honey, but no brood.
More capped honey on my side. Whoa.
A lot of bees.
No queen cells on that one?
No, not at all.
So this is not uncommon for the queen. The queen likes to hang out in the bottom box. But we were seeing not long ago a ton of new larvae and brood up here, and it's definitely made a pretty dramatic shift to honey.
Yeah, you're right.
Which I don't think that's a bad thing, but it's it's new because the queen was hanging out up here not long ago.
Yeah.
And now it doesn't really seem like she is.
Oh,
It's a
that's
much
all
lighter frame.
uncapped, honey.
I see one beetle.
Get him.
And if we see it, we're going to kill it right there.
I see a beetle right here.
Sometimes they just look, this
See the
frame
beetles right
itself
there?
has one.
They're always on the outside. They run them outside, I think.
So this frame, yeah, they were hanging out. Oh, shit. We should have got it.
Yeah.
There's one in here.
Oh, there's one right over here.
There's one here. I don't want to crush the capped honey, but it's worth it, I think, sometimes.
Yeah.
Like it's right there. Oh, I'm going to get him. Just wait to die. Oh. The bees will, they're very cleanly. They'll clean this out.
Very cleanly, are they?
Is that the word?
No, that's not a word.
They're,
I can't say that to him because he's my son.
what's the word I'm looking for? They're hygienic, whatever.
Hygienic, clean.
That word's a little over the top, maybe. So they were just, that was just the outside most. That's what they like, the beetles like to do.
Yeah, they do. And I think it's because bees are running them that way, maybe. I should have waxed. If I could do this again, I'd wax the edges of this frame more. We don't just use the plastic frames come pre-waxed is what they're called. That wax is nothing. You got to buy wax, melt it, and brush it on those frames, in my opinion.
And you'll look like when I was killing a beetle, I opened up that honey.
Yeah.
And you can see the bees are already sticking their tongues out and
like,
fixing it up.
You gotta fix this.
Make it work.
Like this monster came and did that.
All right, so no real signs of a queen being up here besides old, capped brood. So that's been there for a while.
Yeah.
So likely, at least what we're hoping to see, is a lot of brood activity, eggs being laid on this bottom box. Just put this back together. You want your frames together. Hopefully back in the same order, if that matters.
Yeah, people sometimes say to move the outer ones in to help them build, but I mean, then we read not to do that, so we kind of ended up feeling like not doing that is better.
I'm gonna have to get some of these off, so I'm just gonna. There's a lot of bees.
Yeah.
Is the moral of the story here.
Which may be why they feel the need to swarm. It's a good, healthy colony. I don't see sometimes if you look at bees that aren't healthy, and luckily, knock on wood, we haven't had this issue, but their wings will start looking tattered. And that means they have like disease or something.
Mites.
I've seen pictures online of it. But these all look like healthy.
I accidentally shifted every frame over, so.
And even right now, with them as active as they are, my sleeve has been open. So my wrist I just covered it up, and they haven't stung me or anything. So they aren't super aggressive right now.
You can tell when they're angry.
Yeah, when they're angry.
They'll target your face and really swarm around you in like an angry tone rather than just a buzzing tone.
It's like you can hear it, and then they start bumping your face.
Yeah. And they'll follow you around as well.
And if I take my hat off too soon, they'll get twice. I think I've had them stuck in my hair. They get in my hair. So see, they seal these shut, and sometimes it's pretty hard to unseal it.
It's heavy.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
It's a solid. I don't know, it could be 80 pounds, honestly. I don't know how heavy it is.
All right, so this is where the brood should be. If we don't see brood down here, we got trouble. Let's see if we spot the queen, because this is probably where she'll be.
We'll give them a little smoke if there's any left.
But yeah, if we don't see brood here, I'd be worried. Not worried, but I'd know they're switching queens. But Quinn, don't you think if we don't see brood here, we shouldn't split them, right? Because that just means they're making a new queen.
Yeah, probably.
Would that be true?
I mean, look at these queen cells, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, I don't even know what to do about it.
I know. I would scrape those. Like,
Scrape these ones?
I don't know.
They got enough of them.
Yeah.
Let's scrape these ones. Which, look, ooh, she wants to see something gross. I mean, it's like goopy.
But it's empty. Oh.
Right there, that would have been
creature.
a maybe
Yeah.
queen, but she needs royal jelly as well. It's not just the bees have to decide, you know, we want this one to succeed. That's why they make so many.
This time of year, sometimes you feel like you're seeing a queen, but it's a drone. The queen, she kind of moves a little different. Usually when I spot her, it's because she's running a little different. And she's definitely long. Like, you'll know when you see a queen. But these drones, sometimes they'll make you think they're queen. So this right here, that's brood.
This is an old frame. It's different. The wood is different, you could tell, because this came with our nuke box. So who knows how old this frame is?
Yeah, maybe that's
which is why things look wonky. Like this looks wonky because they've used and reused this comb who knows how many times.
It's probably not very good.
It might be. That's why if we were going to make a split, I was planning on taking
one of these out and replacing it.
It's dark. I don't know if you'll see it on there. There's larvae in there though.
Oh, you think in there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think you can see them. Can you see the white curled up larva?
So those ones are certainly not new, but they're not capped. But they've been there for, I forget the timeline, but those were laid maybe a week ago or so, something like that. But it's not quite capped yet, like these ones. But soon.
So these are capped.
Soon, all this will be capped.
Right.
All
right. So we must still have a laying
the queen was certainly down in here within the past
wait, is this
week
honey
or
is this little baby larva? All
Which
that
one
wet.
Is that? That's like pollen in there, the white stuff. That's like solid. Is that what you're talking about?
Well, I'm just saying, like, you know how we used to look in the wet and we'd see a dot?
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's just honey.
No, I think that this is just honey. There's some larvae right there, but
yeah.
Yeah. The eggs can be very hard to see, especially on these dark. Yeah, no, I want to set this frame aside. I don't want to set a frame aside that has the queen on it, but.
Well, yeah, dump it.
I think we're just gonna set this one aside, though. I didn't see her. She can be hard to see.
Let me look at it a little more while you do. I'll make sure I don't see her.
And the queen will find her way back home, but I think we worry about it because you feel pretty stupid.
To accidentally squish your queen.
Feel pretty stupid ruining the queen for your hive. This outside frame
where do you want to set this?
Pretty empty. Just wherever. I was setting it right against the, right there.
Okay.
Again, this is another old frame that we've been given from the nuke.
I've seen people online saying, "Oh, you should get rid of the old." Not about ours, but about other people's.
Yeah.
But that actually looks okay, doesn't it?
This looks good. Now here's what I don't know. We're gonna have to look this up. Why is it growing like that?
Yeah, like sticking up like that. See if
is
you can
it because
see it's kind of 3D?
It's brood versus worker? I don't know for sure. I have to look that up. I see some larvae on here. I see some capped brood. I'm looking for tiny eggs, but oh boy. Are those ones is that just hatching just now?
Oh.
You see that one?
Oh, look, you guys.
It's coming out
Where
right
is
now.
he? Wait, I gotta find him
right
on my
there.
camera.
It's coming out right now. It's brand new. Just hatched.
I've never seen that before. Did you guys see that? Did I catch it?
Brand new, and now it's walking all slow. That's the first step.
Look at that. Oh, sweet little baby.
And
Wow.
that one's actively hatching in that one. A couple of these guys
That
are
one's
coming
about
up.
to come out. Wait, we're going to catch this. I'll have to turn that into a short. Come on out. How long do you think it takes?
I don't know. The last one came out pretty quick once I
They
got it.
don't come help them. They just have to do it
Ooh,
on
and
their
that
own.
one's cleaning up a larva.
Oh.
We probably
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, we caught the other one. That would have been. I've never
cool
seen that before. That was neat. Oops.
Oh, goodness. Okay. Oh, try not to squish any down in here. I mean, I don't know what that is. I don't think I'm really seeing any brand new fresh eggs on here. It's more the same kind of larva and brood. I didn't see a queen either.
I know.
She could
What do
definitely
we do
be
if we
down
don't
here.
spot the queen and we don't spot any new?
Brand new eggs?
Yeah. Because then I would think, well, maybe something happened to her.
They do have plenty of queen cells, to be fair. But you're good at finding the queens, so you gotta keep your eyes peeled.
I know. I'm trying to do.
Let me take a look at this other side. Nope, sorry.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
What is going on up here? There's
Up
a
at the top.
hole.
Yeah, just a little extra comb, maybe.
Where are you, queen?
But this is what happens is sometimes you can just pull up a frame and it'll be all new eggs. Like I think the queen definitely takes some time laying all these eggs. So
and we do know tons of them have hatched recently because we've seen huge orientation flights, which means they're newly hatched. So it could be we just had so many hatch. I don't. This is the problem. We're new at this and we don't really. It's sort of a learn as you go. We should join a bee club or something.
Yeah,
but we have not done that.
We should join a bee club.
Mm-hmm. But maybe people online who know. Look at Quinn's hat.
I got a bee hat.
You have a bee hat for sure. Okay. Oh, here's a queen cell right here on the frame.
On the frame.
I think so. Right there. It's open. It's already open.
Looks like it, yeah.
So it could be we have a young queen, or it could be they gave up on it.
Yeah, sometimes
we don't need it.
Sometimes they do those middle ones just for fun, right? It's what we're kind of learning.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. Just as a safety. Where is our queen right now?
This is a hard day to find the queen because there are
so many.
A lot of bees.
Last time we just happened to spot her right away, didn't we? We've never like painted our queen. People put a dot. We've spotted her a bunch of times, but we've never tried to do that. Huh.
more, there's larvae on this frame. I'm just looking for the eggs. It's hard to see. I said when it's dark. See if there's an area I can name this for a second. I don't want to pull out a flashlight. Just don't know if my phone's gonna work. With these big old gloves on.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try it.
I know, I have to take them off and take the chance.
Wait. Oh my goodness.
I feel like if we were going to see the queen, it might be right here. That's not her right there, is it? See right here. Mm-hmm.
Finally, I got my flashlight out. Which definitely does make it easier to look in here.
You know, I could have a regular flashlight ready to go. All these bees.
I don't know. Right, you didn't see the queen, did you?
Well, I was looking down here, but I don't think so.
All right. It's definitely all right to not see the queen as long as you see signs of the queen.
Right, right. Yeah, you're not just going to spot her.
We are, I mean, we're seeing signs of a queen, just not right now. This very moment.
Well, how long does it take to go from laying the egg to hatching?
See, that's why I gotta, whoa, what did I do there?
Oh.
I just broke that one open.
Whoops. Well, yeah, we're definitely not seeing a lot of like brand new brood. And look at all this. You know, I hadn't painted wax on this. And they just never built it.
I'm falling off. There's another queen cell right on the center there. I mean, like I'd be surprised if they replaced this queen because she was laying so many eggs.
No, she was doing really good. And she was young as far as we know.
As far as we know, yeah.
Last year she looked young. We asked another beekeeper and she said, yeah, that's a brand new young queen when we found her. Somebody who knows what she's doing.
There's 2 more frames here.
There's some capped honey.
I saw a beetle on this one for whatever reason.
Oh, right there, maybe. No?
Oh, yeah.
Is that her? Where is she?
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
See the different color?
She got different thorax. But that's not her, though. I think that's a...
Wait, is that a queen? Yeah, that is a queen.
It's a queen, but that's not her, though.
How do you...
Ours,
maybe she got older.
No, maybe that's a new hatched one.
Maybe you think it's younger?
I think it's a younger one.
Okay.
That looks like
get a good so we can take
what
a
we'd say a
screenshot
virgin queen, you know?
Look at that.
That's
her.
What I think.
You guys see her? She's longer and she's kind of caramel color instead of... All right.
Because our queen, though, was bigger, darker, like that.
Yes.
She's not very big for a queen. But that definitely is a
Wait,
queen.
is that her still?
That's the same one.
Or is that a different one? Okay,
that's the same one.
I was like, oh no. You know what? Maybe we don't mess with anything.
I know.
We lost our queen. They made a new one. That's why these cells are all empty.
It's possible. Why would we lose our queen again?
Well,
I'm going to put her back in. That's all I know. Put that queen back down.
You go, queen.
So we can look at pictures of our queen because we saw our queen that was laying not too long ago.
Okay, that was exciting. It's always exciting when you find her.
It is exciting to find a queen.
Be careful. I don't know if you should pull that one.
You want to leave this one in?
No,
Yeah,
I don't
forget
want to
it. You're
accidentally
right.
squish her.
We've seen enough.
We've seen enough.
All right, let's close this up.
But maybe we should not. Now that we know we have a young queen,
should we try and form a split? What should we
I
do?
think we shouldn't.
Shouldn't.
I think they created. Oh, but she could be planning the swarm.
Yeah, they could be playing a
Then we'd
swarm
have to
with
move
that queen.
her into the nuke. So we could have 2 queens in here right now.
Possible.
Oh, shoot.
Or we could just have
I don't know what to do. Because we could take her out right now and put her in the nuke.
I think our best bet for swarm prevention, and like this looks like an overcrowded hive to me, is to.
I don't know about that.
You don't think so?
I think it's a good, healthy hive.
Look at how many bees there are. I think it might be smart to take 3 frames out at least, put them in the box, and put them across the yard so they have some room to.
But we should take the queen.
With where and put her where? In there?
If we
But I don't want to.
think
I
there's
don't
still
want to
2
leave
queens.
this hive queenless though. That
No,
would
I
worry
know.
me, you know.
But
If we take a
if she's a
frame,
brand new queen and we still have our other, I don't know what.
I'm thinking if we take a frame with a queen cell,
Okay.
a frame with brood,
From
and
the
a honey
top, right?
frame. I don't know.
We don't have very much brood in here.
They don't have that much brood,
I
honestly.
don't know what to do. The question is, do we currently have 2 queens? Have they replaced? That's not. No, that's not. Have they replaced our old queen with this new one? Or are there 2 right now? And we should move one of them to the other nuke. I don't know. I mean, we've only seen the one.
I'm thinking we attempt a split, which might be crazy because I don't really know what
I don't know.
Is this crazy? To take some of these old ones out? The old ones we were talking about?
No.
And then, see, this is when we need a smoker.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, now I'm just spraying ash on
Well, we want to take some of them with us anyway, right?
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know.
Yeah, we do.
Is it crazy? I have no idea. I'm sure a professional beekeeper would be like, what are you people doing?
I don't know, though. We don't want to take a queen bee, though. I don't think.
No. Well, except maybe we do. If we do.
Take a look for a queen. I mean, this is a good, decent frame of brood. Yeah. So this will be our brood frame.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't want quite that many, you could shake these bottom ones off. But I don't know. Maybe we do want that many.
I mean, we're going to go for it. You know what?
Go for it.
We're going to try something here.
Our thinking is to put some empty frames in here to give them more space so they don't feel like they need to swarm.
And now they have a new spot where hopefully some of them will.
Some of the queen cells into the nuke box, which hopefully they'll hatch, and then we'll have 2 hives. Maybe. Or we'll ruin both of them.
What else should we take? One of these old ones?
Well, we have this one that's out right now.
This one?
I don't know.
This one might not be bad. What's in here? There's like a bit of.
There isn't much.
Oh, there's larvae.
There,
yeah, let's do this one. There's some larvae.
Okay, but we need to have enough honey for them to eat too.
Yeah, we'll take a honey frame. I'm thinking from the top where there's honey.
Okay.
There's honey on this one too.
Okay.
Yeah, I hope we're not just setting this box up for failure.
Well, I guess what I'm worried about is if we have 2 queens in here and then we set them up to have another queen there, well, then I guess it's sort of insurance. So if one of them swarms, I don't know. We can always move the other hive. I don't know.
Is this not really quite fitting here? That'd be annoying. Uh-oh.
Doesn't fit. Wonder why.
We'll make it fit.
Maybe because there's so much gunk on the side or something. Where'd that queen go? Make sure that queen didn't
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's good we saw a queen anyway.
I think it's always good to see a queen at least, right? But oh,
That bee almost looks like. Where'd she go?
so I don't think we want to put both these new frames right next to each other, huh?
All right, no, I wouldn't
Let's
think.
scooch these.
And do we put them more towards the middle? I don't know. Or not?
Yeah, you're probably right, huh?
No, I don't. No, I don't know.
I mean,
They seem to build on the middle ones, but I hope this wax is okay. We took some. We were out of wax, so we took some old honeycomb, like the comb that we had from last year. We kind of collected and we melted it and brushed it on here. So hopefully that'll be okay. Well, don't put it near the queen's one. She's over here. Although she could be anywhere now. I don't want to mess her up.
man, this is hard to
Move. Yeah. I don't know if that wasn't our usual queen. You think that was too young?
I think she looked like a virgin, not mated queen. I don't know.
Maybe you're right.
And we can ask. Come on, hi. Come on. Try not to squish anybody in here.
I guess that would be if you marked your queen.
Yeah.
Then you'd know.
We were just talking about that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Probably be smart.
I don't know. How do you do that? You'd have to
find her and then.
Last time I had to move the queen, I actually just grabbed her in my hand.
Yeah, that's cool.
That was wild.
Okay, come on. Is this a queen cell here?
I don't know.
So what if I...
If it's full of anything or if it's empty. That's what I'm curious.
Should I just like put it in here with these guys?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Is that crazy too?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Do it. No, do it. Why not?
I don't know.
Anything else they can, in this too, probably.
Is that another?
Maybe. And if anything, they can at least use the wax to build with, I guess.
I'm just going to throw them in there.
Maybe.
You know what? All right. So hopefully this fits.
All right. Make sure our queenie isn't in here.
Definitely something in my hood.
Nah.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, you sure do.
I mean,
sure do.
It's been in there. It's, we'll forget about it.
No, he has a bee in his head. How did it get in there?
I don't know. He's been in there for a while though.
Oh no.
She's been in there for a while. She hasn't cared, so. But I'd rather not get stung on the face. So.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be back.
Yeah, they're all over the back of you too, though. Let me brush them off the back of you before you go.
This one in my hood seems very friendly.
I see it. Okay.
But it is crawling like in
all
my
right.
ear.
Yeah, you got to get that out of there.
I don't know what she's doing.
Okay, if we hear him scream, guys.
All right, please just.
You need help?
It's Genesis. Be gentle.
You really shouldn't stand right in front of the hive, like, apparently.
I don't know how they got in here. But, if you just relax. Just like that. I think so.
They didn't like that.
Finish closing this.
Oh, they're mad. Myself. I made them mad.
How come?
I pulled them up and shoved them in the hive and they came after me.
What'd you pull up?
They were like bearding down here, so I went like that.
Oh, and they started swarming you?
Yeah, look.
The ones that I was just dealing with were very friendly. But we've
Did
had
you
this.
get it out of there?
Yeah, I got it out. We've had this hive open for too long.
Maybe.
I think they're just like,
all right, let's
y'all.
get this part shut.
You know,
man, they're not even.
They don't want to be all exposed forever.
They don't even care about my smoker situation.
You could just brush them off, even off the boundary where I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I mean, as best we can. Some are gonna get crushed.
Yeah, they've had enough of our shenanigans.
Oh my goodness, look at all of them over there.
So, okay.
Okay, so look, pretty solid set down. Okay, now we're gonna grab 1 frame of honey.
Okay.
And put it into here.
Well, you wanted a frame of honey, but do you want one that might have.
See, we want to wax this.
Oh.
You know, but
yeah, we don't have any more wax ones.
No, so I'm thinking maybe we try and put that on the outside.
Okay, yeah.
So we can get back to it.
Yeah.
And then we.
But you need one that might have queen cells.
Oh, you think so? Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
I think so.
I think they all kind of had some queen cells, didn't they? Let's check out this one.
No queen cells on. Well, maybe one.
It's got some queen cells.
Oh, okay.
You think that's a good one?
That looks like a pretty.
I mean, it's a decent amount of honey for them.
Okay.
Let's go for it. All right. And then we're just going to real quick rearrange this.
Didn't like that sound.
Yeah.
Kind of crunch.
A little crunch sound. You don't need a crunch. Okay. This right down here. And then we'll put that guy, which they probably won't touch this one, to be honest.
No, that one has no wax on it. If they build, they'll build weird wonky comb.
Look at how
look, queen! There's a queen!
Oh my gosh!
There's a queen! That's our queen.
That looked more like our
her.
Queen. That looked more like ours.
She's older. Back. What do we do?
That looks like
Should
ours.
we put one of them over there? What should we do? They're gonna swarm if we don't move one.
No, but I think if the point is like a split, like you're kind of capturing the swarm almost. Like but I think if we put this,
I think you have to put the queen in there.
I don't know if you have.
I think you leave one queen here and one queen there.
I think they might work it out even.
I don't think so.
I think they might. I think they might. I think that's what they do.
Boy,
that queen might go out and mate and then come over and I don't know.
That's our queen. That's the one we've seen before, for sure. She's older.
Well, we want to keep her in here then, huh?
Well, what? I don't know. I like a young. Yeah, we do, because the young one's not going to make honey this year.
Not gonna.
You're right.
It's going to take too long.
Oh, shoot. All right. So you think they'll just swarm into that box, maybe?
We don't know. I think they'll figure it out. Because if we didn't.
All right.
I don't know, but we need to not.
So we have seen 2 queens. That's why those cells all looked empty. They've already done it. They're going to swarm any second now.
Probably, yeah. I mean, we're doing very late stage swarm prevention.
Yeah.
Where's that? What is that? That's not a.
Nah, that's.
Where'd the queen go? Did she crawl back down?
She crawled back down.
Okay. Well, let's try and close this up without crushing any of them, you know.
So, okay.
We got to
put the super 2 queens. But what's weird, we have 2 queens, but not very many laying eggs.
I know.
So why is that?
I mean, that could have just been. I don't know.
Hold on, let me try to clear off.
This side's pretty clear. Let's see if I can kind of slide it.
We don't have a queen in here.
The slide method might be the best way to go.
Okay. Oof. They are not very happy. Oh my God. Get off me. These gloves are not really bee-proof gloves.
Okay.
Okay.
Put the final touches on. They're starting to get angrier for sure.
Yeah, they've had enough. Well, we've messed with both the queens. So.
You know, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if we should try to move a queen. If that's too much of a pain, you know, not a pain, but like. But those were two different queens, though.
Oh, sure. 100%.
Because one of them was darker and.
Absolutely. The one was the one we've done. Oh, I've got new things. Hold on.
All right, bees. Oh, we want them off of this though. You got the same ones from before. Okay, we want them out of here though.
Yeah.
Not even in here, you know.
Oh my gosh.
A lot of bees, man. Just trying to brush them off. All right.
So we put these little things in here just to give it so that some air can get in. Oh, I don't want them there, do I? I want them on the next layer. Watch out. Watch out. Out you go. Out you go. Come on. Come on. I don't want bees in here. Come on. Okay. All right. Are there any of these on there? Yeah, there's one. Where is that one going to be here?
Cool.
Okay.
Oh, one of them fell. Something.
Oh, did it? No, there's one still there.
Oh.
Okay.
There you go. Nice and sturdy.
All right. Okay. Now, where's the lid? Oh. So we want the hole probably near here, right?
So we looked up, was it 10 to 30